My soul needed a savage friend, a weird daredevil, but do you mend? My life became a dead end. Big C got me on the wrong track. Fought the cancer in a cul-de-sac. Lean says bite back. On life's jacked racetrack we react. Lacking the cool, but we lean and we loo.
안녕하세요. 저는 루입니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 리안입니다.
I hope on our streaming platform this works. If it doesn't, maybe we can download it or do something different. But we are looking at some of the ciphers, the BTS Cyphers today. I think like the last time we did Cipher 1, Lean was sick with COVID and it like was quite a heavy reaction because we like broke down every line. But I feel like with both our ADHD and attention span, we're just going to like enjoy this and let Lean take what she can take from it. And just if she misses something, because the rap is so fast, that's fine. And if she doesn't, she doesn't. But just to enjoy it and just to enjoy seeing the guys on stage. So we're going to react to Cipher 4 and then we're going to react to the Cipher medley. So.
Okay, we'll just get into it.
Let's do it.
What's up? What? Text what? Sorry, bad. Oh, face, hello. Sorry, bad. Some single with the sun. No, we're gonna get that sun. Clocks don't have me down. Say what? Earth time. Let's get it. Some nigga land is sorry, man. You gotta take that sorry, man.
You know what reminds me of? Yeah. An open mic poets cafe. You know when they get up on stage and the ones that do the poetry to music and they just shout out random words like the dog. What? That's what this reminds me
You know,
of.
the funny thing is that when you hear this rap on Spotify or you see it in, you're going to see another version of this. They don't do that, but they're getting the interaction of the audience there. So they're like, da-da, and then the audience says, sorry, bae. And then so they're doing the
it's
back and
funny
forth.
to see them using the word bae though.
I know. I like bae though. I like it.
Oh no, you use that word in Scotland, somebody will headbutt you. It's the cringiest word ever.
Okay.
Right, ready?
Yeah.
I'm talking about Gucci, man. She the one to lock your part, man. He's a nigga how we were. He's a nigga how we were start, man. Who could you take that sentence? Go out of the head with the side on art, man. Playing the number to the cart, on champion on the such, man. Put a back on it to the one, another man to the cart. Nigga not shit do you know me? Nigga not shit do you know me? No way, we'll put it on the act, put it to our hands all over. Bust you, no name. I love myself, yeah. I love myself. I know myself. Just play, hey, you should love yourself.
That's such a draw, like.
Sorry.
It's funny how much this song is an F you at the haters, but in a really sarcastic way.
All the ciphers are, but I love that drop of like you should love yourself too, hater. I love that. It's so RM and it's so sarcastic.
The whole song just sounds like something I would write.
Exactly. It's such a dissless song. I love it so much.
It is. It's funny. I love how the whole tone of it is though you can say what you want, you can do what you want. I know it's not going to change nothing. Yeah. Like it doesn't affect me, and I know that nothing I can do is going to make you like me. So why? So just do it. Hate comments are better than no comments because you know what? You know my name.
I know, it's so cute. I also love that.
That's hilarious.
I also love the reference to physical beauty. Like RM's like, yeah, you're not an idol. You don't have a good face. Like he's referring to the underground rappers. He's like, sorry, bud. You don't look like me.
That's hilarious.
I love it.
Are you ready?
lost my spotlight. Like, chill. You wanna be baller? Wanna be.
Good. I was going to say, only these three could pull this off with the level of sarcasm and passive aggressive needed. It would need to be these three. I don't see it being as convincing if the others had did this, but with those three, it's just effortless.
It is totally. Also, I was going to say it's really good for you now to see the comparison between J-Hope and the other two rappers of his different style, even though there's similarities there, as you mentioned before, between him and Sugar.
Yeah, I've always been able to hear it, but there are times where he does stray into a Sugar, he does stray into a Juni. You can tell he's been heavily influenced because at times he naturally goes into how they rap.
Yeah, so it's really nice to see them all three on stage, and you can start seeing like how they're different and similar as well together, which is good. So you can see he's more flowy, even in the way he's dancing while he's doing it. Like he channels the flow, the like surfing on the waves type of thing. So,
he does. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
그게만의 리그의 플레이어 남동이 양동이 될 테니 대학대로 해 one person 이혼해서 그 그림을 그릴 테니 그 위치에서 쭉 외쳐봐라 dream come true 명예와 부는 그게 아니야 you 다 결국 내 발바닥 Bounce on action like 좌우지고 into my house 해서 내 break과 high five 누구 봐라 내 야마 기대고 들어라 종이자 마지막이 되어만 I love my shit, oh yeah, I love.
You ever noticed? I should have just said they become such bros whenever they do these songs.
They do. They do.
Like it brings out the bro in them.
I love it the way they back each other up with the little like ad libs in between. It's really cute.
It's funny. Are you ready?
Yeah. I love my shit, oh yeah, I know myself. Jump right, hey, you should love yourself. Shoot, and back to the big thing like a salt jack. I'm a rap jack, I'm a sack jack in the rap game, and I think that they can hang that to the rap man to the jack jack. Super jack jack, I'm a cat jack, so no matter what, but they go east, that's a jack jack. You go game sang, you go dang sang, I'm a man, payday jack jack. Trouble getting roll bang bang, slick jack to the bang bang bang. Click, click to the I'm so hot on the north side. You can don't die, get ahead of don't die, get no time. Get more time, get the more fat, you don't try, then it's all got, get it more time. Look at don't die, till I don't like, but it's all coming, and that's why we're so fly. Hey, click, clack, to the back. You and I do shit. Get on the day, I'm not the world's man. I'm 하는 인생이 어딘가나 계획을 다시 하게 되면 괜찮아서 적당하게 적당하게 미안한데 앞으로 더 더웠는데 지금한테 보내지 말고 건강하게 let's get it.
I swear, Sugar must have the lungs of a freaking whale.
I don't know how he does it. Like, there's a on the other Cipher maybe you'll see some genius stuff from him.
He's obviously well trained his diaphragm to the capabilities of an opera singer. Because that boy can hold some amount of air to get out those rap lines without taking a breath.
It's insane. It always blows my mind. I swear he's one of the best rappers on the planet. They all are, but I think Sugar, he should be like top one, maybe top two. I actually heard a Korean guy talking, like he's a rapper himself, rating globally rappers around the world, and like he put Sugar at number one. So
yeah, for sure. This is a reason he's my bias, biatch. Nobody can come close to the Sugar skill.
I know.
Like that boy literally must take the air from his toes to get through some of these verses.
I swear.
You never ever hear him take a quick breath either. Like you do with the rest of them, especially in live performances when they've been dancing a lot, you rarely ever hear Sugar take a breath.
Yeah, it sounds like a bullet.
He must be a silent breather. He must just like have a way of doing it where he's like without actual noise because boy, that like he just keeps going.
He does. It's like bullets. Okay.
It's funny. Right, you ready?
I love myself. What's up? I love myself. What? I know myself. What? Let's get it. I love myself. Oh yeah. I love myself. I know myself. Job player, hater, you see that yourself.
Nice. Okay.
Are
you sick of having?
I see Sugar graduated from the School of Vanilla Ice and went into the School of Jay-Z where he's dancing to his skills.
He did. Oh, I love him so much. He's got such character.
He does.
He's like me. With his
How can
dancing.
somebody though who's such a rock and a grandpa at times come out being such a kick-ass badass when it comes to like
He's such a chameleon. It makes me laugh because he can turn it on and off, you know. He can be savage and then he can just be like little fluffy sugar eating nectarines, you know. So
wait, isn't that me? Sometimes I can be cute and fluffy and then other times I'm a savage.
same. Okay, so now we're going to do the Cipher medley. I don't know if it includes all the ciphers because it didn't state. So guys, can you tell us if it can, I think I'm familiar with all the ciphers, but I can never separate them, kind of. So I don't know. So I apologize if this isn't all the ciphers. I just know it's the Cipher medley. I just know it's the Cipher medley. And also, this medley is a little different because it's got Supreme Boy in there, which, you know, is close to BTS. And so he actually does a couple of the verses, which are actually BTS verses when you listen to it on Spotify. So you can download all the ciphers on Spotify and listen to them, or YouTube or whatever, and listen to them separately. But this is just a combo. And it's also got all this English subtitles. So
This is 10 minutes long.
yeah,
girl.
that's what we were reacting to. Go for it, girl. We're only at 13 minutes. Let's do it.
Supreme Boy! Back to the Cypher! 지금은 whole world from BTS 전부나 follow 내 가능성을 립지게도 내게 알려 내 flow 고막을 타고 네 몸을 채워 칼을 갈아서 내 LWH Back to the days 나이도 라임도 몰랐던 나이도 아이도 바라본 광주에 흔한 나이여도 나 그래 이제 보여줄게 이 track with Cypher 내 폼으로 밝혀 I'm up the minus 그 너와 난 다른 major TV 스크린은 날 채워 래퍼 코스로 거품을 거두고 내 배터 내가 원하던 것을 난 지금 어딜 가도 위슈가 배가 아프면 병원 가도 지수가 내 패배를 바랬던 사람들 다 뒷목을 잡지 기쁘신 바치는 게임 위제
Mike is hot.
Mike is back.
Oh yeah
That's Supreme Boy.
준비됐어 Right, super, come on, hey, ready for the show, oh yeah, 내 도메인.com 마크로 열어서 내 지연행은 족쇄가 더 내 재능은 혈압 폭행시 낙심이 가득한 덕에 넌 textbook 겁나 못해 이 비트 위에서 엄살 부리면 넌 그냥 못해 힙합 건대를 목에 힘들어간 것 좀 보세 네가 지혜해서 너내 BTS 지성해서 너내 밤새 잠 퍼질러져 넌 LV에 I'm workaholic, shopaholic 네 땀보다 많은 팬을 가슴이 하면 all it, I'm ballin', 네 랩들에만 더 solid 네 여친 다 홀리는 내 목소리 좀 golden 자고쇼 내 노래 그 파트너는
You have to be real though. Nobody writes a diss track like Sugar writes a diss track. Right, ready?
저기 허위가 거는 줄 아는 너의 속이 마이크를 내려 내가 해라면 넌 혼자 내가 떨면 내가 힙합 제품 명품 새끼들하고 봄 위에서 내려와 야이 개구쟁이들아 그지 니네도 그냥 신사 차려 기다려 시간 싫어요 네가 어디까지 가나 썩어버린 싹다가 나
아픈 모두 한판이
깨달지 못한 바로
거리없이 다 맞아내면 막 사고래 엄격하다
지금 어때 알바
잘해 너도 알아봐라 널 쫓고 가는 다른 커리어도 하나만 하겠지만 꼭 살아남아 꾸준히 직소가 아마 니들 꼬리 편안함아 추억 같은 인생 너 이름은 알아봐라 기술과 내가 수업도를 바람쓰고 떠들고 날 쓰는 너 행색 약속받은 줄 알아 너 스물 내 맞으면 너는 잘해지고 알아 너 네 덩치에 비해 이름은 갈아버 네 부모처럼 널 볼 때마다 맘 아파 난 네 음악의 커리어 덕목에 막 챔피언
Damn, folks. Can you imagine having an argument with him? Like, that doesn't come from nowhere. That comes from that quick ass brain. You have an argument with him, he's gonna cut you down with his words. He'll make Lean cry for the first time.
I can't even. How do you rap that fast? That's insane.
I think I could do it if I knew what, like if I had a well-practiced verse, I think I could do it that fast.
Let's challenge Lean to that now. Just that verse.
I'm trying to think what raps I know that I would know like enough of their lines to do it fast. I don't think any of them are like child friendly.
No, but I don't know if you can get that section. Try that section.
Yeah, but that's not in English though, so there's no chance.
There's not.
I'm talking about English rap. A rap that I knew well, I think I'd be able to do it that fast.
There are not many English raps that are that fast. Good luck in finding one. But if you do,
No, it doesn't need to be. I'm just saying I could do it that fast if it was a rap I knew well. You just you speed one up.
Oh, the challenge is coming.
Look, you don't understand how fast Scottish people talk every day. This is me slow talking when we do videos. If you hear the conversations outside, Scottish people talk really
I'm
goddamn
gonna
fast.
wait and see. Let's see. I want to.
I'll come in Korean, I'll be like,
can-
and you'll be like, okay.
You can DM it to me. We don't have to put it on the channel, but I want to hear.
I have to think of a rap that I know really
You've
well,
got-
that I know enough of their lines.
I'll give you a week. Find it. Rap it.
Well, like,
I guarantee you won't be able to get Sugar's head
oh,
in.
you know what song I knew really well when I was younger, but I'd have to read the lyrics now to see if I still knew it. What a Man by Salt and Pepper. And,
Oh, yeah. So that's not really fast rap at all.
no, but you can make them fast. You just do it faster.
I want to hear Lean do this fast, and I want to be able to understand the rap. Let's do it.
Wait, I'm in a Scottish accent. It's never going to be able to understand it.
See, that's the thing. Is like with Sugar, every single word is understandable.
How do you know? You don't speak Korean.
That's from Korean people. They're every word is well rounded. So that's your
To be
challenge.
honest, though, I feel like Korean is a language that does well with rap.
It does.
Because it's the type of language that they can pronounce their words really well going fast.
Yeah.
Whereas you listen to some American rappers and they kind of get their tongue all tied in there and words don't make sense.
Yeah.
They drop and they use slang a hell of a lot. So half the time some words you're like,
Yeah.
Whereas the Korean language, I'm sure they do use slang in there, but they're such well-rounded words that its pronunciations could be good whatever because it's part of the language.
Yeah, I've seen some reactions from Korean rappers, and they say Sugar's very exceptional in the fact that he pronounces each word specifically polished well, but he does it so fast. So that's why it's like bullets. It's like each one is specifically well done.
I can't even speak English well, so
It sounds like looking at you like side eye. But I think also he does it well repeatedly. He never makes a mistake. That's the difference.
that's because he's the king,
He's the king
and a boss.
Yeah, exactly. King and a boss.
Right, ready?
Yeah!
Damn.
Okay, let's get Supreme Boy track. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Hey, Ryan! Are you ready right now? What you gonna do? Kill it. 네가 무엇을 하든 I will kill for 내가 무엇을 하든 I'll be real for 똑바로 봐 이게 바로 네가 바라는 big boy 누구는 담배 누구는 바람인데 I smoke big it's a big smoke Who don't make told you crazy Who don't feel I told you crazy better than your lace 기본도는 힙합하는 너들보다 100배 열심히 살지 랩만 많은 채널로 too many general 써주기 떠주기 이들은 가처럼 무슨 벌써 하나도 제대로 못 끌어가는 놈들이 랩을 나 막을 놓은 날이야 그래서 저기는 지금도 똑같이 전부 다 이렇게 랩을 하지 끝이 아니면 뒤로 다시
RM is good at the diss traps too, but I've noticed that Sugar's a bit more crass with it. He's a bit more offensive. RM's does it the much more passive aggressive way, where he's a little more polite, even if he's dissing someone.
He is, but he is rapping fast here. I can't even and he's talking about it.
I mean, Sugar are just like the kings of.
I know, and he's like making fun of them. He's like, underground rappers can only say 3 or 2 letters at a time. So good.
Well, I'm like Sugar, he's showing off away his 24 bars.
Exactly.
Okay, you ready?
Plotting more money, got you on cat cheat, motherfucker, she got you watching the trouble side to the black yourself, look in the mirror. Got your ramen, look, time to go to the jump, have a more size, don't need it, yeah. Once, welcome to the once, plus, this safe. I'm a writer, like, oh shit. Fuck with the tool about beating on high school, I do what I see your keep up to me, they believe that D is a shoe. Yo, now, now what you, right up. Now, people get so tight, no, go, team, tap, shoot, walking, what, I'm a shit, up, got you, I don't need cheap. Shit, cause I'm a star. I don't shoot go what he bought. I'm a preacher, but I'm a preacher. Inside the gap, I bought it like a block. God, I'm an icon. She don't need you. Primo, now grow me yoga. Yashton, and you know I can take him more. So I'm gonna solo. Paro Dori, not the party. San Paro, stop low and so quick. Hey, you do my trick. You got no problem, I kill. And move your ring and that Kobe, and that pride, and it's a deal. But that I don't care. You can't control my shit. Who's in the time of that bitch, jacking that dash, go to my trick. Whoa, chill.
Oh, good job, RM.
Oh,
Okay, and then this one we've seen, but it's nice to see a different performance view of it.
alright. Okay.
Must be hot in there.
Oh, that's you.
I just realized I walk like J-Hope. I was watching them swagger down there and I was like, I legit walk like J-Hope.
Have you ever seen the clip of J-Hope where Jimin's making fun of J-Hope's walk? And they were like walking down a hill? I'm going to send it to you.
That would probably be me walking down a hill.
It's so funny. And Jimin gets J-Hope's like walk down. I have to find it for you. It's so funny. But like on a side note, it must be so hot in there. They're all sweating like maniacs. So RM is glowing. So
I like their jackets. Although RM's one doesn't have a hood.
Yeah.
I prefer J-Hope's and Sugar's ones because they have hoods.
Yeah, and I like J-Hope's
sparkly
yeah,
hat.
I like it. So
I would totally wear that outfit.
totally.
Right, ready?
Hello. Sorry, babe. What? Sorry, babe. Texture. Sorry, babe. Oh, face. Hello. Sorry, babe. Some sugar with us, I'm sorry, babe. 너무 동작했어. I'm sorry, babe. 방송합니다. I'm sorry. What? I think I do. Sorry. 지금 내가 내는서 누군가 챙겼어 다른 패턴 좀 바꾸지 지루해질 낙해 이제 네가 안 미워 이제 네가 안 미웠어 보고 되지 그냥 생치고 말아더래 혼자 사무너 난 그러니까 어차피 넌 난 서지 그런 발표를 듣는 원 너도 원하잖아 싫을까 네가 나 싫어 do you know me 네가 나 싫어 do you know me 몸풀보다 악플이 좋아 내 저를 What's up? I love myself I love myself I know myself. Shot player, hate it, just love yourself.
How on earth can they go on to then sing after this? Because their voices must be hoarse after this.
I picked up that RM's voice was actually pretty hoarse in this, and I think like he'd been doing by this time quite a bit of like hard rap in this. His voice sounds hoarser than the first reaction. So
Yeah, it definitely sounds like the three of them sound like they're shouting a bit too much. They're getting a bit too raspy. Like, I hope this was the last song of the night and they didn't have to then go and sing.
no, exactly, they're doing their rap. The rappers doing their rap thing.
The rappers' voices are defunct now.
But look how many people in that audience. Can you imagine them all singing that chorus back to them? It must be pretty powerful. Like, obviously the sound's been blocked out on this video, but
Yeah. Are you ready?
I wanna be just fine. Say what? Shut the most fun spotlight. Like, you wanna be my life? Wanna be. Bang, bang. 꿈들이 넘는 종아바시. 널 해. 내 멋대로 내 무대여 해. Say what? Okay. 말도 못해 저대여. 나 올라져. Say what? look. 그래 방식은 다르지. 꼭 씹어도 가는 길. 한 땀씩 받는 줄. 못할 거면 말했죠. 그저 난 돼가는 길. 포기라는 바람을. I love my room. 내 모두가 하는 일. 그들만의 리그 yeah player 난그 위 감독이 되서니 대학대로 회원 verse 이어난 더 큰 그림을 그릴 테니 평생 그 위치에서 쭉 외쳐봐라 dream come true 명예와 부는 그게 아니야 유타 결국 내 발바닥 true 그렇게 약해 자 나온 손 에이씨 라이 지금 이쪽 와 에서 내 break과 high 흔들고 봐라 내 겨 흔들고 드러나 처음이자 마지막이 돼 What? Let's go. Hello.
J-Hope's energy, I don't even know where he gets that from. It's like,
I don't know. Like, I think we could be just that bad.
maybe. I feel like it's from the universe though, because that's him 24/7. Like, unless he's like giving his judgy face, the rest of the time he's on that like high energy.
It's because he drinks Sprite all the time. If I lived on a diet of Sprite, I would feel like that.
True.
I'm bad enough just on regular cola.
I know. I love Sprite though. I'm with you, J-Hope.
Ready?
Okay.
Hello myself. Hello myself. Oh you. I know myself. They want you. Right? Hey, you should know yourself. So back to the back thing, microphone check, coming back thing, hook a check, get a rap game and a day man, nigga, hey, yeah, to the bad man, that a gang say, how to get it, to protect, yeah, give a cash check, suck up at a run, but it go east, that's the track, yeah, you go gang tag, you go name tag, I'm a man, man, payday, paycheck, yeah, some of your choice, check to the bang, check to the pound, I'm so high, the long time, nigga, don't die, get it, hit the song down, get over, get them all tight, just the more time, like you don't time, that they come back to the long time, looking all down, that I know like how the song down, in the middle time, when it's all drop, clack, pull the back, after you, and you, shit, yeah, 하나도 없으면 하나의 인생이 어지간하게 왜 내 자취야 계속 들어 길살아도 적당하게 적당하게 미안한데 앞으로는 더 벌건데 지켜봐줘 끓이지 마 건강하게 Say what?
I love myself.
Say what? Say what? No.
Okay, we paused. No, neither can I. Let's carry on.
Can you tell we had a momentary break in filming?
What? Say it! Let's go! Hello, myself! Oh, yeah! Hello, myself! I know myself! Jump right! Hey, you should know yourself!
Oh, good job, BTS.
That was a very long song.
That was
Come
4
on.
songs in one.
Yeah, that was very long.
So you got to get to know the ciphers. So now that you've been introduced to them, if you go and look at them on Spotify, they're 4 separate ciphers. So that one there, I love myself is Cipher 4. And then you heard, I think there were 2 or 3 other. I don't know if there were all 3 in there. I feel like there were 2 others in there. But yeah, you got to just check them out separately. So they're all separate songs. Alrighty, what did you think of that?
I quite liked it, but it's one of those songs that's quite hard going on your hearing, so it would go on the occasional listening list. It's if one of those songs if you want to feel riled up.
Yeah. Also, it's much clearer when you actually hear the studio versions. And it's not as like in this, there's a lot of audience, there's a lot of atmospheric sounds, it's a lot of distraction. So
yeah, it's heavy going on the hearing because it's so long, it goes on for so long. But it was quite good.
Yeah, so if you want to go look at on Spotify or even I think on YouTube, the studio versions of you'll see the difference. It's really got good clarity. I just didn't want to go through the studio versions with you plus this today, so I thought we'd just do the live versions today. So
yeah, I think it would go on like an occasional playlist, or if I think it's the kind of song you can get exercise to as well.
It is for sure, definitely. So yeah, ciphers are harder because they're full of sarcasm and they're full of like hard raps. So it's not like exactly easy to
they're not easy listening.
No. So cool. I'm glad we got the ciphers out of the way. So now you've got those.
It does showcase all of 3 of their very good skills, their talent.
It does. And the ciphers are pretty famous in the rap community. I mean, this is how they pull in a lot of rap fans, is the ciphers with BTS.
Well, I can imagine it's very well known in the rap community, considering how many people they dissed in them.
I'd be interested to see a new Cipher post-military Cipher coming out, because I feel like it might be shade.
There's a lot of content that they could have to like. They've got a lot of pent up stuff from their military enlistment that you know.
And current happenings with Hard, so it'll be interesting.
Yeah, that's funny.
Alrighty.
Okay, yeah. That would be that one done then.
Thanks, Lini.
Another one picked off the list of 3,556 songs of
BTS.
Yeah.
Well, thanks guys for watching, and we will see you on the next one.
And
bye. You did a good job, Lini.
Please don't.
Hey, fan bears. So fluffy.
What
so
is
cute.
actually wrong with you? You're such a freak.
Dance.
System failure.
Lean, sarang hey.
Ew.